All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Today is day 16 for the Pokemon Go Battle League for Season 27, Forever Forward. As always, I am GoLeagueGregg. Happy to have you back here again today for the fantastic day in the Go Battle League. What's up, everybody? So good to have you here. Let's make sure we get this phone set up. Everything looks good on this end. Just got to make sure that we turn the device on the phone end. Where is it? Where's the phone? Oh, we're on the wired. We want the wireless. There we go. Make sure we're good. There it is. Looking beautiful. All right. What is up, y'all? Let's see what we got in the chat real quick. Who's here? Who's hanging out with us today? We got Dink. Dink's redeeming first. Dink, welcome into the stream. Droop's here as well. Droop said, what up, Droop? Welcome on in. Ernesto is here redeeming second as well. Hello, Ernesto. Good to see you. Absolutely Alice, what's going on? Hello, hi. Rachel is a first-time chatter and a good friend of mine. We went to high school together. Rachel, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Lord Drew, are we going and Gregging? If we ain't Gregging, I'm not going. You know what I mean? Lord Drew, welcome to the stream. Labrador, we got Labrador in the chat as well, using that beautiful wink. Look at that wink. The highlight of the 2026 competitive season right there. What a guy. What a guy. Cindy is here. She's currently in hour 15 of a 24-hour stream. Send help. You've been streaming for 24 hours? Cindy, are you live right now? Hold on. I have to see this. I see it for myself. We cannot proceed with this stream until I look at Cindy's and see if she's genuinely been live for the last 15 hours. Hang tight. Stand by. Stand tight. Hang by. There she is. Where does it say how long you've been streaming for? Holy macaroni with the chicken strips. Cindy has been live for 15 hours, 36 minutes, and 53 seconds. What is happening here? What is going on? I see husband's in that chat. We love husband. Husband was here. Husband is here. He is an angel. Wow. Cindy, I don't know what you've been doing the last 15 hours, but hell yeah. I'm here for it. If I had known you were doing some sort of 24-hour challenge, I would have been here 15 hours ago. That's incredible. So shout out to Cindy. In fact, you know what? Let's give her a shout out right now. Go join along that 15-hour going for 24-hour stream. That's crazy. Shout out does not exist. I must have typed it wrong. Whoops. Shout out at Cindy. Boom. There we go. Cindy getting that shout out. All right. Let's see what else. Let's make sure we're all set up over here. Got the Discord ready. I mean, we're rocking and rolling. Things looking good. Let's see. When the dinosaurs roamed for these younger folks. Let's see. I can barely do a 4-hour, let alone 24-hour stream. I think the longest stream I've ever done was like 8 hours, and that's crazy. 100 subs, and I keep it going. Cindy, I both hope you achieve that goal and hope you don't achieve that goal so you don't have to keep it going. That's insane. Best of luck to you with whichever outcome you prefer. I know I certainly wouldn't want to go longer than 24 hours, let alone 24 hours in general. Let's do a little bit of a recap. So last time you guys saw me, I was heading out to NAIC. We are now back from NAIC. The 2026 competitive season has come to an end. All that remains are the World Championships. If you've qualified, you know who you are. If you have not qualified, you know who I am. And we are going to go over just a bunch of stuff real quick. In fact, let me see if I can send that over right now as well. Where did I save that? I'll make sure we have everything we need for a beautiful, yeah, that's perfect. Perfect. Okay. So perfect solid. Welcome to the stream. So happy to have you here. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna recap NAIC quickly, and by quickly I mean not quickly at all because I'm a yapper. And then we're going to talk about the 2026 competitive season as a whole, since I am no longer in it. I did not qualify for Worlds. I bubbled out far too many times. We're going to talk about that. So 3 hours later, exactly, Lord Drew. You already know. King of Yap right here. Put the crown on it. King of many things. And the catch king. I'm the king of kinglers and the king of yapping as always. So let's see. NAIC. I left Las Vegas at around 11:30 p.m. is when my flight took off from Las Vegas, landed in Dallas, and then I had a 2-hour layover where I slept in the airport. It was much needed. It was a much needed rest. And then I got up and I got on my flight from Dallas to New Orleans. That's where NAIC was this year. And in the New Orleans airport, you could pick up your registry, your competitors' badges. So that was pretty neat. Got to do that at the airport. Didn't have to rush to the venue and wait in line there. However, I had to rush to the venue regardless because my Pokemon Center time was for, I think it was for 10 a.m. on Thursday, the very first available time slot. And the time was now currently like 9:15 by the time I had my badge. And it was like a good 30-minute drive from the airport. So I had to make sure I got there. I took all my luggage with me. I had a rolling suitcase, I had a backpack, and if you've ever seen me travel, I managed to sneak on at least 2 or 3 extra backpacks without paying the extra fees. So I'm carrying all this shit, and now I have to go into the Pokemon Center and make sure I buy all the things I want. Now, I didn't know. Bear with me here. All right. This is my first ever NAIC. It's my first ever IC of any kind. My first ever time in a Pokemon Center store pop-up shop thing. I was unaware they were selling Pokemon cards at NAIC. Didn't know. Texas is gone. What's going on? Texas is gone. Welcome to the stream. So happy to have you here. And thank you, by the way, 3 days ago for hitting that follow button. I'm so grateful for that. Thank you. But yeah, so I didn't know they were selling Pokemon cards. I thought all the exclusive stuff was going to be the clothing, right? All these, you walk in and there's a place to drop your luggage, thank goodness, because I would have had to carry around all this shit to every spot in this very large store of things I wanted to buy one of everything of, but just simply couldn't, right? It was not feasible of a thing to do. So you want to stop acting up? Why are you acting like that? What you doing? Get your shit together. Anyway, so I couldn't buy one of everything, even though I wanted to buy one of everything. But I was like, let me make sure I get to. It was so nice meeting you as well, by the way. Very nice meeting you. I was like, let me go ahead and all the clothing said limit 1 per person, limit 1 per person, limit 1 per person. I was like, let me make sure I get all the things I want that's limit 1 per person. And so I'm going around, I'm shopping, I'm looking at clothes. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I really want this. Like, is this really my style? Boo over 310, BL, welcome to the stream. So good to have you here. So I'm like picking out the shirts that I want and, wishing I can get a second one to take the sleeves off of it. You know how I am. And, the exclusive pin and this, that, and the other, and the exclusive Pikachu plush and you name it. I'm just going down the line of all the things that say only one. And I get them and whatnot. And I get to the far back corner. And it's just a line of people. And I'm like, what's everybody in line for? Is this like the checkout? And they're like, no. This is where you get ETBs and booster bundles. And I'm like, oh, cool. I didn't know you guys had that. And what they had to offer were Ascended Heroes, Chaos Rising, and Perfect Order. And these were all Pokemon Center ETBs and then booster bundles. They had Pokemon Center ETBs of all 3, and they had booster bundles of all 3. And you were allowed to get one ETB and one booster bundle, right? So I get in line, I get to the front, I don't know anything about Pokemon cards, and all they have left for ETBs are Chaos Rising and Perfect Order. So I get a Chaos Rising, I think, cool. Right on, right? Like, this is neat. I get a Ascended Heroes booster bundle, and I get a Chaos Rising Pokemon Center ETB. Great. Right? I think I'm doing great. I'm like, this is really cool. How neat. I don't know anything about Pokemon cards, so wonderful. I do the rest of my shopping, blah, blah, blah. My friend Ogun, the pinboard guy, if you don't know him, give him a follow. He has me FaceTime him, and I get him $500 worth of pins to make sure he gets the ones he wants before they sell out. And then I check out, and I get to the front, and I meet up with some friends, and his board is awesome, right? I meet up with some friends, and they're like, oh my gosh, did you get an Ascended Hero ETB? I was like, oh no, they were already sold out, even though I was in the first group of people. They were already sold out. Like, why? And my friend was like, oh my goodness. Because you're paying MSRP, right? So all these ETBs are only $60 when you check them out. Or the booster bundles are only $25 a piece. But an Ascended Heroes Pokemon Center ETB at the lowest right now online is selling for $500 each. And I felt my stomach drop a little bit to know that I was shopping for shirts and pins and plushies and pens and notebooks and mugs when I was one of the first people in that shopping thing and could have easily gotten one. So I was a little upset. But fear not, my friends, for if you know anything about me, you know I'm a hustler, and I will do what it takes to make sure my get is got. So here's how the Pokemon Center works, is when you sign up, you could say I'm signing up for 1 people or 2 people. You don't have to say who the second person is. You just sign up for 2 people. Cool. So a lot of people just have this extra +1. And I'm a very friendly person. I'm a very sociable person. So I made sure that all my friends that had +1s that weren't already claimed by somebody else went to me. And then I had friends that wanted to go but couldn't go, whether it's due to personal reasons or some other very unfortunate reasons. They were all signed up, but they couldn't go. So they gifted me their spots. And so over the course of 3 days, we might have managed to get a couple of cards. Just a few. Nothing crazy. Nothing wild. Just a few. Now hold on before you start freaking out. These 3 over here, the Phantasmal Flames Pokemon Center ETB, the Surging Sparks ETB, and the Mega Evolution Lucario ETB. I earned those. All right. I earned those via side events and other things like that through the prize wall. All right. I hustled. I didn't have to hustle or anything like that. I grinded. I played my heart out. I did a bunch of 3-0s in a bunch of side events. I was getting 150 tickets left and right. These were each 400, and the Pokemon Center one was 450 tickets. I earned 1,250 tickets this weekend. Busting my ass in the side events, playing like a champion. Now, the other 9 I bought. The other 9 I paid for. All right? As well as all the booster bundles. So we might have gotten some good stuff. We might have gotten a couple cards. 1 or 2, maybe. Possibly. I think work hard, play hard. Absolutely. I think that they go quite nicely, actually, with the rest of my cards. How do I do this? What you're looking at, give me this microphone. What you're looking at over here are my full booster boxes These are double stacked and 2 wide, as well as all of my sealed ETBs back there. So all of those cards you just saw, which are only the cards I got at the last 2 events, maybe 3 events, 2.5, are all from the regional events. A lot of the ones that I've gotten that I've kept, in good condition and protected well, I'm going to use later or sell later or open later in the future when they're much more rare. Those are in a very safe place. This is just the newest load that I've yet to put into the safe storage. So we're doing pretty good on that. But let's also talk about all the other shit that I got, because I bought a bunch of stuff that I didn't need. I'm happy about. Instead of sitting here and going one item at a time, I'm just going to cover them real quick like this. But first of all, we're getting rated by Final Boss AJ, who is qualified and is going to compete in the World Championships in August. Shout out to Final Boss AJ. Final Boss AJ, welcome on into the stream. Raiders, welcome on in. Y'all, go give Final Boss AJ a follow. If you are not following Final Boss AJ already. AJ, how was your stream? How are you doing? I have to wait an hour before I give a shout. What? Another shout out. Oh, did we already shout them out? Okay, that's why I was like, what's going on here? Thank you, whoever got that shout out. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. Welcome on in. I know 66 we raided with. We were one away from a nice little meme of a raid. Sorry I couldn't get you on stream. It's all good. I'm going to Worlds. Just some good content there. And you know what? There's always the 2027 season. I always do enjoy doing those skits and bits and whatnot. But welcome on in. Mystic Sparkle, thank you for getting that shout out already. Mystic Sparkle, welcome on into the stream. Who else was just here? I just saw that. Working. Thanks for being the first time. Chatter, welcome on in. We're doing a little recap of NAIC. We're getting into it. How are your battles today? What league did you battle in? Are you a Sunshine Cupper or are you a Mega Masterer? Do tell. And how did it go for you? Hope it went well. Hope everyone that came in from the raid also had a good time. Let me see. How do I do this? Hold on, I'm setting something real quick. Anyway, while we are waiting on that answer, we're going to keep going over the things we got at NAIC. And Raiders, thank you for being here. We're so grateful to have you here. Please, if you can, hit that refresh button. We want to make sure that your, where is it? Is it at refresh? Oh, exclamation point refresh. Make sure that your views count towards this stream. We really appreciate it. But you know what? If the choice is between the refresh button, if you a choice between either the X button or staying without the refresh button, we'd rather you just stay and hang out and have a good time. That's what it's all about. So welcome on in. Thank you for being here. We went over all the cards that we got at NAIC. We happen to snag just a few, right? Happen to earn just a few. And here's some of the cool things we got as well. I got this really neat Porygon backpack. It's a thick one. It's a thickums, right? It's really sturdy. It's gonna be great for traveling. I also got the exclusive NAIC backpack. I was using this all weekend. I absolutely loved it. So this is a shirt and this is a sweater, right? Sweater, shirt, but the same pattern. I think it's gonna look absolutely sick as a combination. I wish they had pants like that. I would have gotten the whole set. Down here at the bottom, this is a playmat. And this is the NAIC playmat. This is another shirt that kind of has similar vibes. This is a Mega Charizard shirt. This is a shirt that has all 4 of the Kanto Starter Megas, of which I did get 2 of. And I already took the sleeves off of it. And I wore it this weekend as the tank top it always wanted to be. This is the competitors playmat that we got, just for being in attendance. Here's that Pikachu. I was talking about the exclusive NAIC Pikachu plush. Let's see what else is in here. Here's a Here's more of like a long, like a camping backpack. This Garchomp backpack is long. So we've got the girthy Porygon backpack, and we got the long Garchomp backpack. If only there was a one that was both, it would be called the GoLeagueGregg backpack. Over here, we got some pins. This one especially I want to point out. As you can tell, it is nose pass. I'm going to do this for the remainder of this. So you can see him right side up. My cousin has a bunch of friends that play TCG Pocket. And they constantly, every time they pull a nose pass card, they send it to this group chat that includes my cousin, because my cousin has a nose like a rhinoceros, and so they call him a nose pass. And it's all in good fun. So I got this for my cousin. Shout out to Chris. This is going to end up in his possession real soon. He's going to be a father in 2 months. And when I send something for the baby, I will also be sending him this nose pass pin. And it's going to be hilarious. This is a Spoink and Grumpig combo. As you can see, only Spoink is on here because I put the Grumpig one on my backpack. Where is it? Right here. Because I was actually using Grumpig this weekend. So I thought that was fun. Let's see. Ledian. How to get the Ledian pin. We're doing Ledian gaming all season 27. Ledian is the GOAT this season. Jump Love is also going to be very popular and useful. So I had to get the Jump Love pin. Gonna be honest with you. Grab this one on accident. Whoops. Let's see. The NAIC exclusive pins. These 4 pins were like the exclusive ones for this event. So, of course, I had to get one of each. Smeargle, Lock On Flying Press. If you don't play Little Cup, then you're wrong. Little Cup's the best cup. Exclamation point LC in the chat if you're ever confused about that. Spidups. Spidups holding a Happy Meal is one of my most favorite emotes on this stream. Had to make sure that was included. Had Little Cup dead. There was 3. Count them. 3 Little Cup side events this weekend in NAIC. So maybe it's not dead. Maybe it's more alive than ever, because that's the most Little Cup we've gotten in an official format possibly ever. 3. There were 3 Little Cup side events. Don't be hating on them. But Little Cup is the best cup. And of course, while we're here, Spidups with a Happy Meal. Spidups holding a Happy Meal. Okay. Is that all for the pins? That's all for the pins. Oh, except for this one. The Mega Blastoise competitor pin. That's right. That says competitor. This is a Mega Blastoise card deck. Mega Blastoise sleeves. All the Mega Blastoise stuff was included. It was given to us just as our competitor thank you. Here is my official competitor's badge. That's right. Has my name. Gregory. That is I. They had copies of Pokopia. And I didn't get one yet. So I figured, when in Rome. Got this magnet. That's going to be the only thing on my fridge since I move in next week. It'll be the one and only magnet on my brand new fridge. I also got this lanyard pin combo. I thought it was fucking sweet. I got these pens. Truthfully, I got 2 sets of the NAIC pens. But perhaps while checking my bag to leave New Orleans, 2 of the pens fell out of my bag. I watched them fall out of my bag. I said, when I get back to my bag, I will pick those up and put them back in my backpack. And then I went over and had to argue with Frontier about my checked bag for so long that I forgot about the pens. By the time I got back to my backpack, which was sitting with Spellbringer and Crispy, that when I picked up my bags and was already agitated, I just walked away. And there are just now 2 NAIC pens sitting on the floor of the New Orleans airport. So of the 6 that I bought, I only have 4 left, and it's been about 3 days. So I'm really hopeful these are going to last long. Radford with the huge raid. Radford, welcome on in. Back-to-back raids is insane. Radford, how are you? Getting that shout for Radford. Radford, thank you for being here. What? Shout out. Hello. Shout out at Radford. There we go. Thank you for the raid. Raiders, welcome on in. Radford, how's it going? And they couldn't help you out? How'd that work out? It didn't. It didn't work out for me. It didn't work out for me well. I'll tell you that much. This hat was included in my NAIC welcome kit. Putting the pens back in your bag. Yeah. No. I forgot. Right. I was like, I noticed it. I was walking away, and I didn't walk back to then walk back to then walk back. I was like, I'll get it in a minute. I'm just gonna drop my bag, and I'll come get them. And then I had to argue for a while. So yeah. Oh well, is what it is. I still have 4 more. Let's hope I don't lose them. Mugs, NAIC official mugs. I got 2 of them. You know me. I love coffee, and that's gonna be a thing. Speaking of mugs, Dink is it's Dink still in the building? One of the greatest GBLers of our time, of all time. Dink, are you with us? I'm gonna hold out hope that he's here. Dink, can I show you the 2 other mugs I got? Because I got a total of 4 mugs. You're looking at 2 of them right now. I'd like to show you the other 2 that I got. They're mugs. They're mugs. My brother, let me tell you something. Hold on. Brace yourself. You ready? Listen to this. Listen to these words. They're mugs. How cool are these? Right? And they didn't come in a set either. I had to buy them individually because they just rape your wallet out there. But yeah, they're mugs. They're more Pico mugs. Each sold separately. Why is my camera slanted? Good. How cool is that? Anyway, those are all the things that I got at NAIC. I got all this crap, and I got all these cards like a couple's mug. Exactly. How cute. Absolutely adorable. His and hers. So cute. So cute. When can we get married? When we get married, can I use one? Absolutely. Like I could ever say no to you. So yeah, that's what we got at the Pokemon store. And then we competed in the main event. And I know most of you already know this, but we needed points in order to qualify for Worlds. We were sitting on this weird cusp for a while. And much like many other events that we've been to, we bubbled. We bubbled, and what bubbling means is that we were eliminated in the round just before points were distributed. If we had gone one more round, if we had won that last battle, just by making it to the next round, we would have accrued points and prizing and whatnot. And unfortunately, we were once again the bubble. That happened many times this season, and due to the fact that it happened many times, especially this time, we did not qualify for Worlds. It was a shame, but we lost to some great battlers. The final person to take me out was the masked Asian. And then, it was also the masked Asian's birthday, so I couldn't be mad at him for winning on his birthday. He had birthday luck. I don't make the rules of Magic. It just is what it is. But we had a great time. We tried our best. It was a great run. We then grinded side events all weekend long, which is how we got those 3 extra ETBs. And I was doing like 3. So a lot of the side events this weekend were just like Swiss, but 3 rounds of Swiss, right? Not the normal 5 or 6 or 7 rounds of Swiss. It was 3 Swiss. And I was doing a bunch of 3-0s, right? 150 tickets left. 50 tickets is what you earn per win. And I was putting up 150 tickets just left and right? That's how we got to 1,250 tickets. So yeah, having a great time. There was little cup side events. There were side events where you opened up a pack of cards of I'm assuming it's Chaos Rising. I didn't remember. Look, but we opened up a pack of cards, and you could only make a show 6 team using the Pokemon from those cards. That was so much fun. A build and battle Pokemon Go edition was just a blast. There was NAIC side events. There were, Open Great League. There were a couple other things. Like I said, Little Cup. It was a lot of fun. I had a great time. We went out every night. I got to hang out with so many amazing people. I couldn't list them all if I tried. And we just partied and had a fun time and celebrated this game. And it was really, really, really an incredible experience. I loved watching the opening ceremonies. I loved watching the closing ceremonies. I got to watch the winners finals for all 4 games that were played, and all the divisions for all the games. So it was Pokemon Unite, Pokemon Go, TCG, and VGC. And both TCG and VGC have like children's versions, right? There's the juniors, which is like, I don't know, kids, and then seniors, which is kind of like teens, and then there's the masters, which is just anyone that isn't those 2 things. And VGC has that as well. So I got to watch all those finals, and these people play their hearts out in the game that they love. I got to learn more about those games in the process. I got to just have a fun time. And oh my goodness, the food inside the New Orleans Convention Center was the best convention center food we have gotten ever. So keep that in mind. We went to a bar one night with so many Pokemon people, and we watched the Knicks win. Knicks in 5. Let's fucking go. I'm originally from New York. You got to rep, right? Everyone lost their mind. We're having a great time. Even the people that wanted the Spurs to win, we're still having a great time. It was just an amazing weekend. And it was a great way to close out the 2026 competitive season. And speaking of which, I'd like to share with you, if I will, before I even post it to Twitter, what my competitive season looked like this year. So this was my very, very first season competing ever. And I went to 9 regional events, right? 9. 9 of the 10 mainland North America regional events. There were only 2 that I missed that were in North America, and neither of them were in the United States. One of them was in Toronto, and that was just unfortunately the same weekend as my cousin's bachelor party, so I couldn't attend that. And the other one was in Puerto Rico, which, man, I would have loved to have gone to that. That would have been lit. I'm doing that next year. So I'm sad about. I'm more sorry to my Canadian friends, but I'm more sad that I missed Puerto Rico than I am that I missed Toronto. Regardless, I went to 9 out of the 10 mainland North America regional events this year. As you can see in my first one, coming home with Puerto. I wouldn't put anything past me. As you can see, it started off a little rocky, right? Just a little bit rough. I didn't know what I was doing in Pittsburgh. In fact, I didn't even register for Pittsburgh until I was in Pittsburgh. I was so lucky when you think of it in the grand scheme of things, because I paid for my flight. I paid for my hotel. I went, and it wasn't until I was in Pittsburgh a day earlier I went, oh, I probably need to like sign up for something. And then they just happened to still have Go spots available. And I was able to get a competitor spot the day before the event while I was already there. Really got lucky. Really, really got lucky. So I didn't know what I was doing, right? I had no clue. I went 1-2. I won 1 battle. I lost the other 2. I was out. Milwaukee, still kind of getting used to it, right? 1-2, kind of left. Las Vegas. Here's where we start to get a little bit of momentum, right? I was unfortunately more focused on hosting and making sure everyone that came to Vegas had a good time than I was on the competition. And in doing so, I didn't do as well as I would like to. And I bubbled. This is my first time where I was like, if I had won one more battle, I would have gotten points. In Seattle, same thing. I know it says it's different like places, but you gotta look at the score. It was a smaller pool of people. If I had won one more time, I would have gotten points, and those points would have been at everything. Right? And during these first 4 ones where I'm kind of figuring it out, right? A lot of the time I'm team building with some of the best players you can imagine. Dink, Overlord, Raikou, Crispy, Spellbringer, Will Cujo, right? I'm talking to who else was helping me team build at that time? Isari, right? Who else? Remember, this is in the beginning of this journey for me. I'm trying to think who else might have been helping me team build at that time that I was like really bouncing things off of. But I know it was mostly those people, right? For the first 4. And as I head into my 5th event into Houston, I was asked by some of the people that I team build with, they're like, are we going to do like a team building session? And I said, I don't think so. I think I need to just go with what I feel best with. I feel like I put together these teams and they're good teams, but I got to run a team that I feel good with. I got to run a team that works well with my play style. Let me just try this out one time. I'm going to run just what I'm feeling, not what breaks down to the best option. And my friend said, absolutely, that makes the most sense. Do what feels best for you. And I took 9th place. I got on stream for the first time. It was my first ever day 2. I ran what I wanted to run, what felt good for me. And I took 9th. And it felt damn good. I then went on to Orlando, where I did the same thing again. And I made it all the way to the losers finals. The only person I lost to in Orlando is Habibi. If you don't know Habibi is a great battler, right? Habibi was my first loss in round 2, I think. If I remember Orlando correctly, I played Texas Made, another phenomenal trainer. In round 1, round 2 was Habibi, who then I lost to Habibi. And I then worked my way up the entire losers bracket until I made it again to Habibi in the losers. Was it losers finals? Maybe it was losers semifinals, but I think it was losers finals. I might be mistaken here. And in doing so, I still got points, but I only lost to the same one person. I was okay with that, right? Los Angeles was another one of those ones where kind of just shit happens sometimes, right? Indianapolis, you've heard me tell that story before. I am still, to this day, mad about how Indianapolis went. And then NAIC, I know it says 129th place, but there were over triple the normal amount of competitors. So this, again, was bubbling out. If I had gone 4-2, I would have gotten points. So yeah, another bubble. Overall, I had a great season. I had a great season for so many reasons. The first and most important reason I had a great season was because of all of the amazing friends I made along the way. I know it sounds stupid, but it really was the highlight of this season. And oh my goodness, hold on. Screw all that shit. Stay focused. Crispy just resubscribed for 2 months at tier 1. He has been subscribed now for 4 months. Oh my goodness, Crispy, thank you. Shout out to Crispy. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Did we get the shout out already? Hold on. Shout out at Crispy. Boom. This is what I'm talking about. These are the friends that I'm mentioning, right? A year ago, Crispy was someone that was every now and then would pop into like my stream, like and say hello, or like we'd be like neutral streamers and just kind of like chit-chatting, texting, messaging on the same forums, but not necessarily like friends, right? 2 years ago, Crispy was the one and only Pokemon Go PvP streamer that would end up on my For You page, and without a doubt inspired me to become a streamer as well. Today, Crispy's one of my best friends in the world. I don't go to an event without checking in with Crispy first and seeing if he's going, because we're going to hang out together. We're going to room together. We're going to have a good time. I don't make any plans like that without doing that. He is one of the co-admins of our shared Discord server, the Go Lounge, which is the #1 place to hang out for everything and anything Pokemon. This is what this season has done for me, right? He randomly woke up at the perfect time. Absolutely. Radford, have a great night. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. Sorry that you raided in. All of it was yaps so far. There's been no battles, but it's been a wild season. I had to say something. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Crispy, thank you so much. I don't know why the alerts aren't working. I'll get that figured out soon. Not right this second, but maybe as we're battling, I'll get that figured out. Because the bad guys just followed. The bad guys, thank you so much for following. We are so appreciative for our followers. Crispy, I still can't believe you hit the subscribe button. Thank you for doing that, man. Thank you so much. Seriously, thank you. Anyway, 2026 competitive season was amazing. I made so many incredible friends, lifelong friends, people that I now talk to every single day. I've definitely gotten so much better at this game in a competitive sense, right? Houston and Orlando as prime examples. NAIC making it all the way to losers round 4 before, like, bubbling out there, bubbling out in Las Vegas. Like, it was such a great season. It was a great season. Doesn't matter we didn't qualify for Worlds. I had a great time. I'm so grateful for all the memories I was able to make, all the friends I was able to make, all of the experiences I was able to have, and all the places I got to see. It has been a hell of a few months. How many months is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 months? 8 months ago is when I started competitively playing, and my life is drastically different. Someone's knocking at the door. Come on in. Who is it? Come in. It's Mom. Go League Mom. Mom, it's... Mom, come say hello. We're recapping the whole season.
The whole season? What season? How long is the season?
The competitive season.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Sorry, people. I can't read that.
Yeah, you can read that. It's fine.
The app's not over there.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. I can't read. Hello, everybody. Look at me. I just got out of the shower. I'm all like disheveled. Thanks for Greg. Well, you're welcome. We planned them long ago. long ago. Yes. Ooh, it's a little warm in here. It's 109 degrees, I think, here in Vegas.
It is.
In case anybody doesn't know that.
It's true. Anyway, I love you.
I love you too.
You can't hear Mom?
What? What do you mean you can't hear Mom? Listen, piss me off and everybody will hear me.
That's very true. That's very true.
Now we can.
All right. Why is Greg so tall for my future? Crispy said, why is Greg so tall for my future kid's sake?
I don't know. He's just tall. We stretched him when he was younger.
Kiss her on stream. Come here, give me love. I love you.
Love you too.
You having dinner?
I am. Are you having dinner?
I'm not, but if you happen to be making coffee, I would love a cup. No, I'd love a cup of coffee.
All right, that's it.
No, well, I can make one right now.
Okay,
Really cool.
After I chew.
Okay. All right. Maybe leave that open. Maybe touch the button. All right. So as we were saying, coach up, and now you're gonna have locals coming. Exactly. Absolutely. That's exactly right, Crispy. Due to the fact that we have been rocking and rolling and grinding, and I can say that I am a competitive face for the competitive space to represent Las Vegas. We now have local events coming to Las Vegas starting with the 2027 season in September. It is going to be a great time. That's right. Absolute bars, baby. Yes, Rachel, for real. We will now have competitive locals for Pokemon Go here in Las Vegas. And by the way, I'm expecting all of you to fly out to Las Vegas for the grand opening, the grand launch, the official kickoff of the Las Vegas locals events in Pokemon Go. On my dime, no, but we will be then having quite the after party at my house. It will be in September. It will still be plenty warm. We can go swimming in my pool and we can party at my house and we have a great time. And it's going to be phenomenal. And then, depending on how many of you are willing to stack on top of each other, I do have a guest room, which is not that large. So, exactly. And then Booty Lover has the exclusive access to the after party and in Greg's bed. So, yeah, 2026 competitive season. You can see the progression go through. Don't know what I'm doing. Don't know what I'm doing. Starting to lock in. Kind of really starting to get it. Locked in. Locked in. Shit happens. I got screwed. Still kind of locked in. Right? I've gotten better. You can see that I've gotten better. And that means the 2027 season is only going to be that much better. I'm only going to do that much better in 2027. We're going to have locals events. We're going to have locals points, which means that this cusp I was sitting on might not be as much of a cusp without my hand tied behind my back. Is the 27 schedule out? It is not, but it will be out most likely sometime late July, early August. My guess would be mid to late July, but they have to do it before Worlds, because Worlds is like the last day of August. So yeah, it's gonna be lit. It's gonna be a great time. I expect to see you all there. You want to do something closer? I'm intending to put up some sort of like a poll, like a vote of where do you think the regionals will be this year. I think it'll be fun to see where people think they'll be. I got to figure out the best way to collect that data though. So we'll see. In the meantime, enough about that. Enough about NAIC. Enough about all the things we did there and all of the competitiveness of 2026. We have some GBL to do. I need to put a poll up in the chat right now, though. I typed pool. Poll. Here we go. What league? Okay. Allow additional votes. Duration. You have 1 minute to vote. What should we do? Should we do the Mega Masters or should we do the Sunshine Cup? You vote right now. Less than 60 seconds to cast your vote, and you will decide what league we go into. To at least start off. If we go into a league and it's terrible, we're going to switch to the other one. So maybe get some votes in, because right now it's 0-0. There we go. Someone finally put in a vote. One of us has 100% of the votes because only one person's voted. So maybe get those votes in, y'all. You have probably like 20 seconds left to decide what cup do you think do you think that we should do, that you want us to see do. Mega Masters of Sunshine. All right, you got to vote. Put it in the poll. I see it in the chat, but I'm not seeing it in the poll. There we go. We got some extra votes in the actual poll. Dez in the comments said Mega Masters. Rachel says Mega. And of the so many votes that we got in that poll, Mega Masters did win. So that's what we're going to do. Let's see. Right now it's saying Primal Kyogre is like the number one. Primal Kyogre. Of course, all the Megas are at the top, right? And then Lugia's up in here. Xerneas is up in here. Florges is up in here. Didn't even know Florges was like a Master League contender. But all right. Let's see if we even have a Master team built. Master. All right. Oh, we up in here. Yeah, I ran Palkia Zacian Primal Kyogre. Did you like it? Let's see. Des said Mega Ray or Mega Mewtwo Y. That could be fun. These are all fun options. You loved it? Well, who am I to gift a horse face and a mouth? Palkia? Which one of these is Zacian? This one's Zacian, right? Yeah. The one with the sword is Zacian. And then Mega Kyogre or Primal Kyogre. Other way. Rank 1. Maxed out. Level 50. I don't know if level 50. Oh my goodness. I don't know if level 50 is going to be good enough. I think we're going to need level 51 for this. Level 51, best buddy boosted. Primal Kyogre. And I was... Wait, and I was Return Kyogre for funsies, but others run Avalanche Thunder. Return? Oh, because you had a purified one. I see. Yeah, I'm probably going to switch it to Avalanche Thunder. That seems to be what everyone else is recommending as well. Avalanche Thunder, there it is. Got a little bit of ice in here. Nice. There it is. Level 51, 4-star Primal Kyogre alongside Origin Form, Palkia, and Zacian. Let's do this shit. Also, let's cut out the background music. Let's get some real music. Come on. Let's get this party started. Do some battles, y'all. Zekrom, okay. I don't know any of these matchups, so we're just gonna ignoring you. No, or never. Fusion Bolt. They tried to Fusion Bolt me. You saw it. They're trying to Fusion Bolt me. Got him. Read up after the battle. Talking about lose my mind up in here. Oh, I know. Ooh, they didn't fall for that one. That's okay. Then we farm down from here, have a spatial run for the next guy, and then we go for it. Where the party at? 3. Look at that damage. Boom. We can take one, right? Probably. I don't know. We cannot take one. I thought he was bulkier than that. Oh, no. This is bad, y'all. I thought he could take more than that. We're learning. We don't play Master League a lot. Yikes! This one's over. I forgot that Zekrom didn't die. When I saw him switch, I was like, let's just get this out real quick. It's over. Party at. You gonna just show me the last Pokemon, or are you just gonna No, it's gonna completely mog on me? Yeah. Let's see what it was. Their own Zacian. That we know would have gone down to a Thunder, apparently. Oh well. I even missed one. We'll play it out to the end like a champ, but that was not our best performance. But then again, we never really do Master League, so this is all learning for me. All right. Warm up. Yeah, that one didn't even count. All right, okay. Let's bring out the big guns. We know who wins this. I don't want to give a Spatial Ren, but you know what? We might just for the knowledge. At least remember to Mega and have the right moveset before you... Yeah, it's true. I did. Like, I kind of want to know. I kind of just want to know... Nah. I checked it out last second. On that pretty little finger. Ooh, they blocked. Okay. I think that means if we block, we can farm them down. Save our Mega. I can't wait to fall in love. Oh! It's probably an Aqua Tail, right? 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 Okay. Take this, Zacian. Bam! Haha! We can still win this. It's the same team. But we're better. Kind of. Ready? They think we're going to go for the bait. But really, we're going to throw this full send right here. Ha-ha! Got him. Ooh. Ooh, I thought we were going to get to that Aqua Tail. Ooh, I thought we were going to get to that Aqua Tail. They've got us on shields, though, which is concerning because their Zacian is going to have a close combat for us that I really don't want to take. You think they have two? If they have two, we're screwed. I kind of need to get to that Avalanche. Oh, they definitely have two. Let's go! No! Please be Avalanche. Please be Avalanche. Please be Avalanche. Please be Avalanche. Avalanche. No! I don't know the counts up here. I really don't. I think we're going to do this one set for fun. But I don't know the counts up here. And I think we're just throwing away Elo. This is fun, though. I'm enjoying the Mega. Thunder is 6. Av is 5. Yeah. Oh, well. There's a whole different game to learn up here in Master League. Okay. Mega Ray. It's a little tiny guy, huh? Got him. Think we block. We'll make it to another one. Greg's going to lose his mind up in here. Ooh, they debuffed me. I was only going to make it to one more, so might as well make it the big one. Ah.
So mundane, I mean, your bedroom is just so cold. It's so cold, but I'm here to tell you, I got a strategy. We got to heat it up. Come on.
Gotta block this. Dragon Ascend blocked. Nice, nice, nice. The catch. Exclamation point catch king. Nice. Look at that. We ate that. Ooh, they just barely snuck that one out. Damn. Oh, and they get the double. That's right, that's right. That means we can now go here. And full send. And this should kill, right? We could kill here, right? This is a full send kill. Boom. Never mind. Yeah. I just don't know what's going on up here. We're just fucking around and we're finding out. So that was fun and all, but I think we're going to go down to where we are knowledgeable, where we are competitively safer. Behemoth Blade might have? Yeah, see, I don't know all that shit. Let's build a Sunshine Cup team. How about that? I enjoyed hanging out in Master League for just a few minutes, but that is not where we thrive. Let's get some sunshine up in here. Sunshine Cup says, what is this song? Oh, we got ads starting in 12 seconds. We will pick a team. We'll start in after ads.
To you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Oh, your man up in the jail before, suck my ball. You know the motherfucker you run with, get done with, done quick. You learn from the dog with some bump. They go to gun click, now one, all over some tumble. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of a strip club. Every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my up. And I don't know who the fuck you think you talking to, but I'm not him. I expect to watch what you do, or you will find yourself.
All right, ad break is over. It's fire, ground, grass, and normal. These are just 3 of the Pokemon that were suggested on PB Poke. What we're going to do is we're going to test some of them out and see what feels good and see what we're really struggling against. And if anyone has a suggested team, by all means, please put it in the chat. But we'll see how this looks at least. Double poison might be a problem. But we'll find out, won't we? Not terrible out the gate. I'm going to block and maybe trick them into thinking I'm going to throw the bait. Ah, they didn't fall for it. Lose my mind up in here. So we can take a hydro comfortably, actually. The problem is they cannot take a grass knot, but they will get to 4 before we get to 3. And we all know that. Jack Ripper! Jack, welcome to the stream. We just got to take it. They're basically at the next one. Here's where I got to block. Jack, how are you today? Can we get a shout out for Jack Ripper, please? See, they went for CMP there. Oh, licky licky. Never mind. Thank you, thank you. Jack, how you doing? 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm concerned for the earthquake. I'm concerned this is earthquake licky licky. That would be bad. It is earthquake licky licky. Look at that damage. 2, 3. I mean, for this meta, that makes sense. For this league, that does make sense. Why are we going over 100? Because I wasn't paying attention. That's literally the only reason. I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it is going to hurt. I think we lose. I was jamming. That's honestly what it was. I was jamming out. I have a lot of NAIC meta stuck in my head. I think I really just went a little too hard with that, and so I'm readjusting. We're just going to brush this one set off, and then I'm trying to shake off the Master League stuff now as well. Let's just get back into regular battling. This is fine. I know these matchups at least. Okay, that's fine. Stab, neutral swift. We want to save those shields for 2 cannon if we can. 2 cannon is just an unstoppable force if you get it up enough energy. So this is really good, actually. We can save this energy on Claude, get over to 2 cannon, or even back to Credilli. This is super fine, actually. This is great. Now they're dry. We get back to Credilli. Credilli can take, even if it's brick break, we could take this brick break comfortably. I'm not worried about that. It is brick break. It's fine. See that Piloswine, that's a completely different problem. A block here. We're gonna throw the second Rock Tomb. We still have Firo in the back to worry about. But a triple move should be good. Pylo's a little awkward. But with that shield in our advantage, we shield the next move coming in. here from Pylo. And if we can get just the right amount up, which is really all we need, unless they swap. Oh, I was off by 1. I thought that they were 1 away still, and we were about to CMP them. Because this does too much damage and we lose. Yeah, GG's. Madness Roxy. Pylo's super awkward there, yeah. Triple weak to ice. That's why we do these teams. We run them, we see what's wrong, and we adjust. That needs to be changed. Mish, what's going on, Mish? Welcome to the stream. How are you today? And Madness Roxy as well. And Biddy. Oh my goodness, we got a huge raid. I didn't even see that. A raid from Biddy. Raiders, welcome on in. Biddy, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. You saw Champions find me. I did see that. Absolutely. Welcome on in. Biddy, how was your stream? Raiders, thanks for being here. We're kind of having just a chill vibe kind of day. We were testing out Mega Masters, as you could tell from the from the losses. We're not a Master League player. We went on over to, she had a dip, no worries. No worries at all. Hope she had a great stream. Log in right now. You get a free Mega Raichu X and Y. I might have to do that. Let's claim this 22-18. And now that we are done playing around with the Megas, now that we are given a chance in the Sunshine Cup, where the hell are we? 22, what did I say, 18? We actually start playing this game. I got the Blasters to watch the regional too. Nice. I did as well. Just thanks for being a first-time chatter. Welcome on in. All right. Let's get our serious team going. A team that actually works. Because this ain't it. Ice was definitely an issue. Right? Let's do a little Incineroar gaming. I think that could be fun, right? Fuck it. Let's run it. Shadow Canine. That's a good idea. After this one round with Incineroar, let's do Shadow Canine. Oranguru. Okay. We're throwing a poison move, but we're not a poison type.
Smartphone disconnected.
What the hell happened? What do you mean smartphone disconnected?
Smartphone connected.
HM pacing is insane. Gotta love Shadow Canine. We'll take the first one. I climb with double kick, drain punch, Incineroar though. Oh yeah. See, now we block this one because they're neutral. Ooh, is that their own Credilli? It sure is. This will send them into outer space if they let it land. 2 cannons, insane. The attack on this thing is nuts. We'll block this one. We'll still beat them to the next one. And they'll either take this or we'll get the Pokemon. Oh, we'll get the shield, I mean. Good timing on that trainer's end. But it's not going to matter. So we're coming in here. And we're Incineroar game. Let's go. Ooh, they lived on 1 HP. Breloom is an interesting choice. Damn. So is Incineroar. That's honestly fair, Radford. So is Incineroar. Oh, by one swing and 1 HP on 2 of their Pokemon, they managed to squeak this out. Good for them. GG's. Very unfortunate. Swing and a miss indeed. So close. All right. Ninetales is a much better option, though. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. So close. Breloom. I like Breloom. That was interesting. I don't know what half these songs are. Where are the good songs? There we go. We're slightly ABA to Abomasnow. That we are, but YOLO, right? Yeah, Ice is not really our best friend right now. We'll make it work. You know what I need. So we're both 7 to our stronger move. They go for the drill peck. Okay. Got me feeling like she's ready to blow. They blocked as well. They have to full send it here. So we're going to let this just happen. Yep. They had no choice but to Beak Blast. Their own Ninetales. We throw this. They're going to block most likely, and then we'll swap. Now we can get a bunch of energy up on Ninetales after this and be ready for the next Pokemon, which will probably be Toucannon again. For the next one, we got to just overfarm to 2. Oh, shit. Come on. Come on. Ninetales, you're better than this. Ninetales, you're better than this. You could survive this, Ninetales. No! Ninetales could not survive that. So close. Probably should have farmed up on the first one instead of the second one, but oh well. Whoops. We're still learning this meta. I do like the team, though. I think so, yeah. In GBL, I really don't notice the one turn because I just say, fuck it. You know, it's going to happen. It's a really shitty platform, so got to do what you got to do, but yeah. Obstagoon. Okay. Not ideal. So we are going to start the Toucan immediately. Bring out the Piloswine. We will get to 2 drill runs if we do it like this. And they're probably going to block the first one because they'll think it's a Beak Blast. Oh, no, we're 1 shy. Oh, man, we're just a few HP shy. That's a shame. Piloswine proving to be a problem. That's rough, buddy. Down goes Piloswine. What you got back there? Obstagoon and what? Back to Obstagoon. Whatever they have doesn't like fire or is really good against Credilli, even more so than Obstagoon. Double Ice could be. We double ice. Catch on the Credilli. Exclamation point, catch king. We have to throw the grass knot here because we have it on Ninetales ready to go as well, the energy ball. I don't think we survived this. We don't. Want to make sure they weren't going to dip out on me. Want to make sure this made contact onto the Quagsire. Down that goes. I still have a shield, and I really just need one more weather ball here to clean this up. This should knock out the Obstagoon. I'm not positive, though. It does. Let's go. GG's. All right. We're waking up to ash and dust, all that shit. We're figuring it out. Piloswine, though. Piloswine's interesting. Keeping that in mind. Keeping that in mind. I do like the ice. All right, Radford. Thanks again for being here. Hope you're doing well. Hope to see you again soon. Stephanie, what's up, Stephanie? Welcome to the stream. Swampert. That's my boy. What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Yes, how are you? Hope you're doing well. I'm thinking I like Obama Snow here. We block, we throw, we swap. Just waiting out these crazy storms in Indy. Oh yeah, I heard about those. NOLA was great. We did a whole recap at the beginning of this stream. It's good to be home, though. It was a journey and a half to get home, that's for sure. Hopefully you're safe, that the storms aren't, like, that directly affecting you. We're going to beak blast this thing. Immediately deleted, which concerns me for Swampert coming back out, actually. Yep. Might have fucked that up. Might have fucked that up, actually. Didn't think that was going to completely one-shot. So, that's on me. It's been a long day. All right. Without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way. Damn it. Hoping they miscount there. Biddy! You're totally fine. Yeah, we're kind of just fucking around today. We fucked around in Master League, and now we're just testing out random shit in Sunshine Cup. We're losing to Swampert pretty heavy. That Swampert just basically took down 3 of our Pokemon. But you know what? We're having a good time. How are you? How was your stream? It was so good seeing you this weekend. All right, changing up here because this is not working for me anymore. Someone's everywhere. I was running it this morning with Firo and Dilly. Okay. Swamp and Firo. I like it. Might have to test that out. Oh, come on. What in the algorithmic bullshit was that? 2, 3. What in the algorithm was that? The algo is real. The algo is absolutely real. You can't tell me it's not. You cannot tell me it's not.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling stronger. What's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken. The love will never get lost.
That's insane.
And when brotherhood comes,
That is insane.
be crossed, established it on our own when that line had to be
Like, what do you want me to do from here?
so remember me when I'm gone.
Take this, I guess?
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my
With how much Swampert is out? Oh, okay.
for the last time. Let the light guide your way. Hold every memory as you go. And every road
What?
you take will always
Are you kidding me? Are- Double incinerate the minute we put Abomasnow on the team. That's ridiculous. That is insane. Put it on the board. Get it out of my face. 21 what? 70? With sludge. Maybe. Cannot believe we put Abomasnow on the team for the first time. And we immediately get double incinerated. That's crazy. Clodsire. Okay, finally. Holy shit. I was 05 and now 1-4. The first one we were just fucking around the Master League though. I don't know if that's really reasonable. I'll put those up in a minute. I just want to. We could definitely double shield our way through this, which is good because Abomasnow's still good against Clodsire. Plus Swampert is just going to be a menace for that as well. So down they'll go here. Clodsire comes back out. We are able to get off probably 2 more Weather Balls, at least this one. And this will do a lot of damage. Not quite half, but almost. We hold on with 1 HP to do that second Weather Ball. This should command a shield, unless they really... Yeah, there it is. That second shield. Back comes out Swampert. And we do outpace them to this Hydro Cannon unless they caught. They did not catch, though. It is now going to be a 2-on-1, all pretty much full health Pokemon. I think they quit, though. It looks like that from the fact that we're stuck in our charge attack right now. Let's see what they got. What could it be? What was the last Pokemon? Then I do the dishes. It was their own... Oh, it's a Quagsire. Okay. Greg, can you ask... Well, Greg, can I ask you a would you rather question? Jack, I would be honored if you asked me a would you rather question. Would you rather lose 1 inch each time you have sex, or you have when you are always hard except for when aroused? That's a great question. I think I'd have to go with the second one. Because you can kind of like mentally turn it off sometimes. Like, I don't know about you, but I've definitely mentally turned it off before for the sake of prolonging the activity. Like, oh, I don't want this to end right now. So let me zone out. Let me just try to name every Pokemon in order, right? So you can kind of like zone out a little bit, maybe get that middle ground. With the first one, 3 times and I'm out. So I really can't. Oof. I have to go with the second one because I'd be. You also said 3. That is hilarious. That is so funny that we both went to the same number. Oh, we should compare sizes someday. Anyway, that's a win for us here in the Sunshine Cup. Thank goodness. I love this community. I love this community so much. All right. Lampet. What the hell? What the helly? I have no idea what they're throwing. We're just going to block this. Could be some crazy shadow ball something. Energy ball. Like that. That would have been really bad. How much money would you have if you take a... Hold on. Ooh, we lose CMP? That's not good. Hold on, they're on straight 5s. And we lose CMP. Fortunately, we're on 5-4. So we do outpace them, but like it would have been by 1. So that's crazy. Blaziken, however, is a different story. Blaziken is on 5-4s for Aura Sphere. So they're probably going to throw here, which is a good place to catch. How much money would you have you take 100K per back shot? I mean, I'd get the money, right? I wouldn't have a good... Is like, when you say per, I think we need to discuss offline the like what that's defined as. Because I don't know if I can verbally say out loud the words that would require me to clarify this question. So yeah. Just Rose, by the way, thanks for being a new follower. I don't know if I ever said that out loud. Oh, right there. Great. They were right on the money. This threatens a knockout, doesn't it? Yeah. Doesn't threaten it, it takes it. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what? Oh, we were... They had us beat by what? A turn? No, that can't be right. Did we just lose here now? Nope, we barely farmed down. Holy macaroni, that was close. Probably should have just thrown when we had it, but it is what it is. We still win. GG's. Find our wins. BL, if it's 100K per stroke, I mean, you're in for a penny, you're in for a pound, right? You might as well just do the one session, come out with a Billy, and you'll be fine, right? You'll be traumatized for life for sure. Like you'll never really be happy about life in the same way, but you'll be crying into $1 billion. Would you rather have a cute puppy or spaghetti? Gonna have to go with spaghetti. I am Italian. Cute puppies mean that there's less money for me to buy spaghetti because you got to feed them and all that shit. Whereas on the other side, spaghetti feeds me. I would also compromise by saying if I had a cute puppy that was named Spaghetti and then gave me, like, would cooked spaghetti like ratatouille. I think that's the best compromise in the middle. But yeah, one or the other, we're going with spaghetti. 2, 3. I think we got this. What's the first Pokemon? Gligar? Yeah, we're good. Mish, I'm sorry. Puppies are adorable. I love puppies. But I'm Italian. Give me the pasta. Did we make it to another one? I didn't think so. A billion. Listen, BL. It can't be that many, right? It can't be that many. What's a billion divided by 100,000? Hey Siri, what's 1 billion divided by 100,000? 10,000. It's just 10,000. I mean, that's... Right? I gotta imagine I'm putting in 10,000 per session. Regularly, I'm giving out a 10,000 a session. Why can't I take 10,000 a session for $1 billion? Not like that. A puppy that cooks you spaghetti, Mish, I'm telling you. Give him a small chef hat and everything. Also, I have an idea for Pixar. If you work at Pixar, if you know someone that works at Pixar, if you've ever been around anyone that is interested in working at Pixar, this is a $1 billion idea. No back shots required. It is a sequel to Ratatouille. And it is Linguini enters into a cooking competition, right? They're kind of down. We all know that Gusteau's closed, right? So they need a new way to make money. Because they opened up that little bistro, but that's not going to last forever either. They're kind of a little down their luck. They're like, hey, there's this cooking competition. We should enter and win. Remy's like, I'm in. I want to win. I want to prove I'm not just the best chef in France. I'm the best chef in the world. Let's enter this international cooking contest. And they go to compete, and there's hijinks and stuff, oh no, Remy gets like separated and something else happens, I'm sure, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, long story short, what ends up happening is they find out that Remy's not the only animal that cooks, that there's a whole world of animals that cook, and there's, chefs with frogs under their hair. They've got, birds that are doing certain calls out from the stands, saying what to put in the ingredients wise. So like different signals and whatnot. All these different animals. I don't know. Frog was the first thing I thought of. I felt like hamster was a little too close to 3, 4. A little too close to the whole rat thing. They want to all be rats. I was trying to get like a different perspective, and a dog's not going to fit underneath a chef hat. But it's just a bunch of different animals that all learn to cook. A slug, perhaps. And it's like Ratatouille to international cuisine or some shit like that. And that's my $1 million idea. What, bigger cooking animals? Maybe. A dog in a human suit? I think we're getting a little unrealistic here about the rat that makes food movie. Okay, come on. Shit. Oh no, we lose. Horses who love to bake. Easy bake horse oven. I like it. No, we lose. Almost went on a nice little run here, but we lose. Oh well, GG's. Blaziken came, Blaziken blazed. At Pixar. Absolutely. Let them know. I listen, I don't want the full rights. I just want at least a cut of the idea, right? 4 cats duct taped together who like to make soup. What's so strange about that? Another ferret lead. Interesting. It's you and me. We're going to block. This could be Trailblaze. And if it's not, we're going to swap. Oh, okay. They tricked us. I didn't like that. Around you. We're going to find out right now if it was Brick Break or Swift or Trailblaze. I think it might be. Hold on. Oh, just going for the double Swift. Okay. Hold on. Straight Swifting. Save our shield. 1. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. 2, 3. Does this kill? We're gonna find out. No, it does. We lose. I thought we might live that. It's kind of our only choice. I overfarmed too much. Oops, messed that up. We lose. No sense shielding this. We just lose. GG's. Should have thrown. Hi, Mom.
Started moving.
It's all good. Hey, listen, we went positive this set. That's all that matters.
Here?
Yes, ma'am. Ooh, we got a Lucario. Nice. All right, where were we? Lucario, stay in the ball. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. 1, 4, 3, 2. Let's see what we go back up to. First of all, let's see if there's anything good. Nope. Well, maybe, but probably not. 2183. Okay. Let's clear out the wins and losses. Get over to the next set. We're kind of getting a little bit of a groove. We're trying to learn a little bit. Wondering if Pilot Swine is better than Obama Snow, with there being flyers out there. But with all those Swamperts, maybe not. It's tough. Tough choice. Stunfisk. Nice. This is a great lead for us. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 question mark? We should be able to double shield our way through this, I think. No, I will not.
Okay, no. Your blanket and your sheet are washing and drying.
Thank you.
Scratch me again.
I think mine's done.
Hey, Jill. You know the whole sugar daddy. They be tricking, they tell them girls.
And you can have whatever you like.
You can put on the camera.
No, you
Pay
really
attention,
can't.
pay attention.
Trying. Oh, man, I don't know if we make it to another one. We love coffee. I really hope we do, but I'm not positive we make it to a second weather ball here. We're going to try. Nope. Damn it. All right. Well, it's Ninetales against Pidgeot. Unless they caught there. No, that's fine. I sense a Brave Bird coming. This is probably Brave Bird, and then I think they have a second one. I think we're just screwed. They just double Brave Bird us here because Swampbird's not gonna be able to do much. We needed that second. We needed that second weather ball. Damn, we had a great lead too. With those two flyers in the back. Flying's a problem when our flying answer is weak to flying. So maybe with how many flyers there are, maybe we do switch this up a little bit. Yeah, I think that's better. They were triple weak to ice, but they were twice super effective to grass, and that was end up being our downfall there. If we had Pilot Swine, we could have just completely swept that team with one Pokemon. Damn, it's still too hot. Pidgeot. Okay. We're going to swap to Ninetales. See if they stay in. 2. Nice. Nice. Need a team for this cup. Texas is gone. We're just kind of making up as we go along. No real answers here. We'll take the first one just to see. We really need to win this the swap. It's important that we win the swap. We take down Greedent. If we have to cash in a shield, we'll do it. We definitely need to win this. This is important. Because then when Pidgeot comes back in and we have Pilot Swine, we can align those much better. Cashing in. Let's go. That was huge. There's a huge farm down there. We're going to get just one off. We're going to go down with 2. Unfortunate. We'll go down with number 2. But at least we have the type lined up now. And we can do this. Now, if Furt has Trailblaze, we're kind of screwed. But I don't think that was 7. No, it wasn't. It was 6. Okay, good. Now, a Swift from here threatens the knockout. But that's okay. Because we'll still get out this Hydro Cannon. They're probably going to try to farm up to 2. Throw the Swift, throw the Brick Break, and then hopefully get out a Brave Bird is most likely their plan. Maybe even farm down. That would suck. Okay. I don't think we're at an Icicle Spear just yet either, so I think they get to throw immediately. Thank goodness. That Brick Break Brave Bird would have been an issue. But I think we're fine from here. Let's find out. My mind after getting my ELO revealed in New Orleans. Oh! Damn! By one swing, they still end up getting us. Wow. Great battle, though. Can't be mad about that. It was a good battle. We had a big farm down on Greedent. We were able to take out the Furt before it got off a move on us. That Brave Bird just got us. And it is what it is. 0-2 right now. Trying to recover. Looking to pull a Psy Rhino here and get the reverse sweep. Not as real Wilson. All right. Seismitoad. Two water ground boys. Is it 5 for them? I thought it was 6. I could be mistaken though. Ooh, I get out one more. I'm gonna take it. It is 5 to the Icy Wind, yeah. Oh well. Thought it was 6. It's 6 to the Earth Power. Oh fuck. Oh, man, I'm gonna block, swap, and drop. No, I can't swap. That didn't, at -3, that still didn't take out? That's so annoying. What a waste. What an absolute waste. All of this is a waste. Yeah, it's 1. Great. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because they have a drill run now. I can't believe that's still a knockout. All because I didn't know my counts. That's why knowing your counts is so important. Yeah, we would have won this had I thrown on proper timing, on the 5s instead of the 6s. Wild Charge is going to hit. It's going to hit hard, and I think I might knock out from here. Payback. Not what I thought. But okay. Payback what? Body Slam, maybe? If they don't shield here... Oh, okay. They didn't shield here. They had a better chance, actually. Because if I can get to the right amount of moves... Okay. Don't really like that, but sure. I gotta take this thing down. I'm pretty sure that we make it to our next Icicle Spear before they make it to their next Body Slam. It was just the double kick that I was worried about landing and knocking out from there, but it doesn't land in time. The Icicle Spear from Piloswine does knock out and gives me the win. Let's go. GG's. Payback single move. He's too good. He's all right at best. He has good moments. I couldn't read that name fast enough. Whoever they are, let's go. Let's battle. Oranguru, okay. 1, 2, 3. Four. They're at the Trailblaze. Gonna block this. They spent it, okay. 1, 2. Gonna block again. Best Cat's Meow Guide? What? Unfortunately, I did forget that, what's it called? That Brutal Swing's on 3-2s, not straight 3s. So, unfortunate. However, we'll be all right.
Yo, I stroll in the club with my hat down. Michael Jackson, high stepping, who the Mac now? Not my fault that they love the kid. Might be the chain or the whip. I don't know what it is. We just party and bullshit. Come on, mommy, put your body in motion. You got a nigga open. You came here with the heart to cheat. So you need to sing the song with me. All my ladies, come on.
Water Gun Quagsire. Damn. Okay. I think that Ninetales has become our weakest link. That's a bad backline for us indeed. And because of this, we're probably not going to get that reverse sweep that I wanted. That's crazy. Water Gun Shadow Quagsire. Ah, I tried to catch. It's over. Tried to catch, but there was nothing to catch. They didn't throw. GG's. Yeah, I'm not sure the Ninetales is the move in this meta right now. I'm thinking something more like something like Furret. I do like Greedent. Maybe we go Greedent instead. Greedent should be good. Mudshot Greedent. Still have a grass move. So we didn't lose that energy ball. Grass move they want to keep. For things like Quagsire. That's true. It's very true. Look at that. Boom. We're going to take this, even if it is Stone Edge. That's fine. Take that down. Throw in the Trailblaze. We're going to let Greedent go down. Because there's really nothing that Macargo has that threatens Swampert. But this will do a decent amount of damage to Macargo. No shield still. Give us a chance to just kind of farm down there. And there's the Flyer, which means we can double shield our way through this Fearow very easily. Just straight farm. No sense wasting fast attacks. Because the fast attacks are more useful here. Let this happen. It's no big deal. Heat Wave. And then there's nothing Macargo could have that would have taken out Swampert from there. They go down with 2 shields because we chose not to throw our charge attacks. So our charge attacks wouldn't have helped us as much as our fast attacks would have in that battle. And although we did go down this set, we played those battles pretty well. I think we found ourselves a better team. 2170s we're back to again. Sorry, that disconnected. We're only going to do one more set, saving those shields for Worlds, absolutely. Pons, what's going on? Welcome to the stream, buddy. We're going to do one more set, and then we're going to save that 5th set for tomorrow. So it's 2170s. We're back to again. I'm a 2-3. What is this music? Oh, I like this song. Pons, my friend, how are you today? We're going to see if we can get out one battle before the ads come in. We can do a battle in 3 minutes, right? Cut out these wins and losses. T Nasty. Let's do this, T Nasty. Quag, okay. Water gun Quag again. Good, good, good to hear it. What's new, Pawns? What's happening? Nice. Mud Bomb. Oh, puts us in a pretty devastating range, but this does threaten the knockout, which means we could see the shield here. We do. Good time to switch to Greedent. Oh, in comes their 2 cannon. That would have been a great time to have Piloswine out. However, I think we swapped a half a second before them. I am going to take this. I'd rather save the shields for Piloswine. Yeah. Because we're going to need to get to Piloswine. They're going to get a Beak Blast out before we can farm down the rest of this 2 cannon. So we're going to need to be able to swap to get that off of our plate. Unless this isn't Beak Blast. If this isn't Beak Blast, we could stay in. Okay, cool. Colossal's a new one for me. Rock Slide Flame Charge. Oh, man. If we had swapped a half a second later, we probably would have won this. But this is not looking good for our Piloswine right now. Flame Charge is only going to get stronger. I can hope that this knocks out, but I can be realistic in saying I don't think that it does. Yeah. Close, but not quite. And this second Flame Charge is going to be the end of us. And that's a GG's. Again, we had the right team. We had a decent order. It's just they chose to swap to their 2 cannon. When if we had swapped to Piloswine instead, we would have won that. Good game. Did they swap? Oh, no. We have an ad coming out. I forgot. I'm sorry. I forgot about the ads. I'm so sorry, everybody that's not able to see this right now. Did they swap without knowing we swapped? Yeah, I think that they swapped just a half a second after us, but not with the knowledge of what we had. We only got to swap that half a second sooner because we were the ones being attacked. Did they catch? It looked like they caught. Yeah, Cordelia. Okay. That's fine. Cordelia's a fine catch. This is still going to do quite a bit. They're throwing acid, which is great for us. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We do outpace to this icicle spear, which would threaten a knockout. So we should see a shield. No shield. They take it. They chose to save that shield. They basically just give up their whole Cordelia. They might have something weak to ice in the back, but we can't take that full chance and start throwing our shields around. We got to keep it even shields for as long as we can. High horsepower is pretty devastating, but does not knock out entirely. We are going to go for an icicle spear instead of the stone edge. I think this is a good place to shield. Farm down or at least get a good move out on the opponent. Nice. I think we make to a second Hydro, so I went Hydro instead of Earthquake. That and they still had a shield. So we'll see. This might have been the right play, might have been the wrong play. We still have Greedent, who is throwing the super effective mud shots. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I think the better play here is go to Piloswine, try to take those resisted poison stings and hold on with 1 HP to get out this final Icicle Spear, which is going to knock out the Clodsire, leaving our Greedent with full range to take down the very last bit of their Piloswine, which even a high horsepower wouldn't have been enough to knock us out. We do get to the body slam before they throw a move regardless, and this will be a win on our end. Knowing my Piloswine, knowing that it can handle the amount of poison stings we needed to in order to get out that final Icicle Spear, that was everything there. Let's go. You know, a lot of girls be thinking songs are about them, but
This is not to get confused. This one's for you.
baby, you're my everything. You are my ever one. That squirrel is nuts. That's another one for the Ratatouille sequel. Someone can have a squirrel. The options are limitless. Quagsire up again. Another Quag. Immediate swap to Oranguru. Okay. 3, 4. We're going to block. We're going to keep our numbers in mind this time. Yep. 1, 2. So now they have the brutal swing. But down they go. Out comes Credilli running Bullet Seed. 3, 4. We lose by half a turn. We're going to take this. Quagsire is going to come out. And now we got ourselves a game. Now we got ourselves a real game here. That's why we took that. I figured it'd be Grass Knot. I figured they'd swap into Quagsire. We don't want to stick around here too long. You mean you're my everything. They do take that. Three, 2, 1. We have to take this. Like, we have no choice. We have to take this. Aqua Tail's fine. Oh.
Smartphone disconnected.
What are you doing?
Smartphone connected.
Why'd the music stop? Damn. Okay. Let's go. We saved 2, 3. We saved Swampert so that way we're able to shake off the Rock Tomb debuffs. 1, 2. We need to stall out a little bit. 3. 4. We're going to block this one. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. The catch! Exclamation point, catch king. I am the king of catches. Here's where we start locking in. 1. 2. Can we survive a Grass Knot, though? That's the question. I don't think so. 3, 4. I think we're just done. I think them taking that first one was everything for them. They played it very well. We're just shy. And this grass knot will knock out. We will lose this battle, but it was a good battle nonetheless. All right. 1 win, 2 losses. We win the next one. We take it to a decider. And we win the set. And these will be our last 2 battles for the night. The one-on-one. Listen, when it's a 1v1, always bet on the player. Anybody get that reference at all? Any of the player fans in this chat? Let's see if they brought Brick Break. They did bring Brick Break. Okay, it's fine. Oh, we'll block this. We'll farm here a little more. This should knock out. We are -2 in defense. Better start getting these attacks out. 1. Let's get out of here. 2. Okay. There's our first Abomasnow. Not ideal, but we're going to try anyway. Not a good spot to be in, though. I think if we can get a body slam out against this Abomasnow, we got a chance here. Okay. We catch the body slam from Licky Licky, which is good. We have a body slam from Greedent. 1, 2, 3. We take this body slam again. This is a good spot to be in. We could farm with this. 1, 2, 3. This might knock out, and I really need it to. Okay, we got the shield. Okay, we block. Hold on. We have an out. They outspeed us. Oh my God. They outsped us twice. 2 times. 2 times they outsped us. Damn. Double CMP loss. Took down 2 of our moves there. There will be no reverse sweep. There will be no going positive to set. There will be no decider. What a shame. Kind of in a shit spot there. Probably shouldn't have shielded. But no, even if I didn't, they had 2 icy wins. My only chance was to like a 1 turn and then get out one of those moves. Very unfortunate. Two, 3, 4, 5. What a block. Expect a swap. Five. Jay, using the GLG Friends check-in. Jay, we see you. Welcome on in. This threatens a knockout. Nice. Permission to use this team. Permission granted. Don't know if it's that good, but you know what? It's something. They do have Trailblaze. Okay, that's good for us to know for getting Greedon out here. That they don't have Brick Break, they have Trailblaze. All right. This is supposed to be the clean versions. I love that song, but yeah. Do, do, do. He was cooking NAIC GBL? Yeah, me too. In the real one, not so much. No shield. Fiero goes down. And you got friends. Gotta keep up for that swap. As soon as we see that ferret, we gotta make sure that we are ready to throw our Hydro. Had no choice there. Let's go. That's huge. That's huge right there. Because their Pilot Swine definitely threatens the knockout for one of our Pokemon, but not both of ours. This Furret was a loose cannon. We couldn't have it. If they blind throw here, we have a shot. No, 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 no! We barely missed the body slam. They farmed us down perfectly. We were one swing away and we would have won this. That is such a shame. Oh. All right. Well, back to a 1-4. What a shame. But you know what? We're learning this brand new meta. We're seeing what it's like. 21, 26. Not a good day. Not a good day for our Elo, that's for sure. But you know what? Turn this down. We still had fun. I had a great time. Had a fun time doing the recap. We are going to queue up the next set. We're going to save it for tomorrow's stream. That's all that we have for today. Yeah, GG's. We did our best. Well, I don't know if we did our best. We had fun with it. I know I definitely had fun with it. I had fun testing things out. I'm going to look more into this meta. I came in this completely blind. I don't know what's good. I don't know what teams are looking good. I don't know if people are running. I'm kind of just fumbling through and seeing what looks good. And then we're going to go ahead and I'll look into it probably tonight and come back tomorrow with an actual real team. Reptilian, unfortunately, you are. That is going to be the end of our stream. We messed around the Master League for a little bit just for the fuck of it all. And then, yeah, we were learning. We were learning as we went along with the Sunshine Cup. But I'm sure the sun will shine again tomorrow. But for today, that is going to be it for all of our battles. So for those that are new, for those that don't know me, I am GoLeagueGregg. You can find me at GoLeagueGregg on Twitch, YouTube, X, and TikTok. I stream live Monday through Friday for the most up-to-date schedule. Please join our Discord server. Exclamation point Discord in the chat right now. It's for everything and anything Pokemon, including Pokemon Go, TCG Pocket. I'm the GoLeagueGregg, if you couldn't tell from the everything about this. But yeah, mad love to you. Texas is gone. What is going on right now? Anyway, sorry, the music was acting weird. What was I saying? No, thank you for being here. Mish, thanks for being here. Reptilian, thanks for being here. Thanks for being for being here. Everyone that was in the chat, thanks for being here. Join the Discord. Follow me on X and YouTube and TikTok and all the places. Make sure you hit the like button, the follow button, the subscribe button if you have the means to do so, whether that be with money or with your Prime sub. We have a very lofty goal of one day having 1,000 Prime subs. So if you have Amazon Prime, please use your Prime sub here on the Go League Greg stream. But that's going to be it for the day. Thank you to all of us that joined, whether you are just joining us now, like Reptilian, whether you've been here for the full 2.5 hours or anywhere in between. I'm so grateful. Isari, 9th place in Houston, coming on into the chat. Isari, thanks for being here as well. Don't be sorry. Nothing to be sorry about at all. I'm so grateful that you're here. Shout out to Isari, one of my most dearest friends. Thanks for being here, buddy. Thank you to everybody that was here. It was definitely a different day today. It was a much more relaxed day. There hasn't been a lot of like call to actions or worried about our sets. It was definitely a chill day back after a very stressful and crazy last 3 weeks. We'll get back to our normal, really competitive, we're going to hit legend mindset in the next day or two. But for today, I'm glad we got to just hang out and get back into it, because now that there's no more events for me for the next like 10 weeks, you're going to get much more consistent streams Monday through Friday at the very least for GBL. Hopefully starting the first week of July, I'm going to be doing Max Mondays. What are those called? Showcase Tuesdays, Raid Wednesdays, Spotlight Thursdays, and all of those things as well as streams. So yeah, there's a lot coming in with July, adding on much more than just the GBL stuff. We're gonna get back to our Nuzlocks. But today was the first official day back of our next 10 weeks of not going anywhere. So I'm excited to see what the rest looks like. I'm excited to get back into our super competitive state. And again, I'm just so grateful to have you all here. Texas is Gone just gifted a tier 1 sub to the cat's meow. to the Texas Gone just gifted a tier 1 sub to the karaoke bar that we were hanging out with. That we're hanging out all weekend. That is incredible. Texas is Gone. Thank you so much for gifting a sub to the community. That is so amazing. It's going to be a long stretch indeed, Mr. Cujo. So happy to have you here. Mish, are you reading this? Do you see what's going on? That's so crazy. Shout out to Will before we go. Thank you again for everyone that joined us. Again, I'll see each and every one of you again tomorrow for more Go Battle League battles as we ramp up this stream, heading into all of the additional content that is on the horizon. I love you all so much. Dink, I love you too, brother. Thanks for being here. I'll see each and every one of you again tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye, everybody.